Cafe Console. Welcome.
Hello, welcome.
Insert applause sound.
Hey.
Let's start with where we've been. This was obviously, we can talk about the big ash mushroom in the room. See, cursed. Apologies. We can talk about the big mushroom in the room.
Yes.
This was supposed to be launched in July 2024. But you know, life.
Just a lot of things happened, and we also got a producer.
Yes,
so
that's another reason that this is a lot easier now. Woo! Shout out to Tapeslate Creatives and Porter Edwards.
Yes, thank you, Tapeslate Creatives. Because they really did help. Mostly Porter helped out a lot, and you know,
our setup and
yeah. But any funny stories that you've been?
LOL. Come out with some funny stories. No. Anything happened to you lately?
Anything
that's
happened
crazy.
To you lately?
Okay. So the reason she segued into it like that is because
my segment was so bad.
I see where you were going with it though. I got you.
Thank you.
We were getting ready to film, and because I showed up today and I was like, oh, we're gonna talk about like our website, Porter starts setting up and I'm like, oh shit, we are excuse my language. Oh my gosh, we're recording. I'm like whipping on my stuff because me and my man went to a comedy show last night, so I had all my stuff. Thank you. So I put on and we were getting ready, and I sat down and I started telling her about the comedy show that we went to last night. And it was at the Lincoln Lodge. Definitely recommend Lincoln Lodge. Tickets are cheap. I've never paid more than $20 for a ticket to go to Lincoln Lodge, and it's quite funny. But last night, it was a show of like my man's Indian, so we went to the voices, like brown voices, and the first person we missed them. The second guy, I want to say he was either Persian or Pakistani. I don't remember which one, and I'm so sorry. That could just be two completely I'm sorry.
Yeah, insert country, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I just can't remember it. But he was okay. He was all right. Then the segue is there was this, what?
Sorry, were his jokes like somewhat funny, I guess?
It was a toss-up. So he was fat, and his jokes were mostly about being fat and like how every fat person you see has diabetes, and but also, let me mind you, the crowd. He literally got up on stage and was like, oh, this looks like a Northwestern crowd. I could tell all y'all are doctors, or da-da-da-da. Like, it's a joke of, like, brown people always become doctors, whatever. And the crowd broke out in laughter, like, ah, ha, ha, ha. There are, up in front, like, on the curve, because this is the stage, and then there's, like, this little curve. That's where you sit around. Right up front, there were 3 gorgeous women with hijabs on. Like, just... They're at the comedy show because it was literally a comedy show for brown people. So I see that I'm going too. What? It literally, I think one of the last Lincoln Lodge concerts was like a black edition, and I bought. I will be there. So then he goes into he just got told he's got diagnosed with diabetes, and how everybody else knew but him about having diabetes, and he just was talking about how fat people have diabetes, and it was just like. It was not. It was not funny. Funny weird. Like it was.
I don't know if I should laugh about this.
Yeah, and then he segued into. He actually made a joke about Catholic Church and like getting molested, and was like, I shouldn't leave this on a molestation joke, and said some other joke that I can't remember, but the crowd laughed, and he was like, all right, I'm out. And then he introduced the next guy, and the next guy, there was this it was just this white dude, and he was traveling around with the headliner, and he was like, I didn't want to stay to the Airbnb, and he was like, can I participate? Yeah. And he found the one white dude in the crowd and like heckled him a lot, and where there were a couple, but he found this one that was sitting next to him. The guy's name was Will. Will, if you're watching this, shout out to you. You're a great addition, free addition to the comedy show. But he kept like going at it with him, like, and then he was talking about fetishes, and he was like, Will, like, what's your fetish? And Will was with his girl. They've been together for 11 months, and the comedian was like, do you know His fetish. A lot of them got like into sexual jokes. It's just when they lost the crowd. The one thing I will say about the guy that went in the middle is he could tell when he was losing the crowd. He was like, I can tell I'm losing you, and then like pivot to another joke that was like actually funny. So he kept on getting these hits with this white guy and kept going. So he was the third guy was actually funny. The headliner did not know how to do crowd work. Like he made a joke about Jeffrey Epstein. He made a joke about like child molestation. He made a joke about Hamas, and it was just like, but it's also like, read the crowd. Nobody was laughing because everybody in the crowd was like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? This is not this is not the time or the place to be like joking about this. Like, whip out whatever you got. And it was so like, that's why I say like he didn't know how to do crowd work, because he even said like, I feel like I'm performing for like a crowd of my mom's friends. And I'm like, so you would make these jokes in front of your mom's friends? Yeah, that's
crazy. I'm like, those jokes?
He starts off by, yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you for turning that.
Sorry.
Appreciate you. We need to get our guy a chair. What is?
I have not really thought about her name, to be honest. Mushy?
So we'll let y'all decide. Comment what you want us to name him. Don't make it stupid, please.
We're not gonna.
Stupid's not a bad word.
We're not gonna a name that we don't think it's right.
Yes, we're gonna choose a name that's actually creative, and then we're gonna build him a little chair, and he's gonna sit in the chair.
You know the guy from, what's it called, like B.
B2G2.
The robot big from
R2D2.
No, bro.
From Star Wars?
No, from this movie that it's like a fat robot, and
Wall-E?
it's like a little, no, like this brother that he dies from Pixar. B.
5 minutes later.
Baymax.
Yes.
Baymax.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Big
like,
Hero 6.
Oh my god, I was like, why can't I think of a freaking name? Yes, it's Baymax. Well,
wait,
I was
this
thinking
is
Baymax.
Beige Room.
Never mind. We thought
we got it.
We found the name.
Hi, Beige Room.
Beige Room. Yeah, Beige Room.
Beige Room.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I interrupted
everybody respect Beige Room.
Yes. Hello.
Wait, you know the TikTok trend? Guys, my best friend Sara is gonna introduce Beige Room.
You
applaud until you like it.
And you better be nice to him.
You better be nice to him. Okay, go ahead.
Hi. Okay, bye.
Anyways, we're back.
Anyway, sorry, I interrupted you.
No. Beige Room deserves the spotlight.
Yeah.
Beige Room is Bay World. Bay World is Bay Love. Bay Love is world peace. And that's what we want. World peace.
Sorry, you were saying?
But
the little guy was...
comedian,
okay,
the headliner,
comedian, yeah.
he just didn't know how to do crowd work. His joke sort of hit it with a different crowd. It was just, if you're sitting here talking about, oh, I feel like I'm performing for my aunties, like all my mom's friends, why are you making jokes about Jeffrey Epstein, Hamas, Israel, child molestation? Like, there is a time and a place, and that was not the time and the place. And he also, like, you know, when a comedian acknowledges, like, I'm losing the crowd, like he would be walking around and be like, I'm losing y'all, and then make another offhanded joke. We were like,
did people leave or something?
One girl, she was sitting right across from me, and she was sitting with, she didn't have a hijab on, but she was in the group of women with their hijabs on, and she was not pleased at all. And he said, like, he was like, I'm gonna try something out, and they made a Jeffrey Epstein joke, and she got up and turned around and walked out. She had to, like, I think maybe she was going to the bathroom, but her facial expression was what I was watching, because she was like, every time he made a joke, I was like, yeah, I was looking at my boyfriend like, is this funny? This is not funny, right?
This is supposed to be a comedy show.
This is supposed to be a comedy show.
I feel like doing comedy in general is just hard. Like,
yeah,
being funny is hard because everyone has a different
sense of humor.
Yeah.
And different limits.
Yes, as well.
Which is, another reason is like you're sitting here and you're looking at the crowd and you can tell what these people's limit is. Like literally not trying to be rude, but
you can right away.
You can literally write off those Jeffrey Epstein, the child molestation jokes right as when you get up there. Because baby, this is not appropriate for the standing company.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry to this man.
I'm sorry to this man. Honestly, he could be walking down the street and I wouldn't know a thing. He'd be walking down the street and then I'd pass him in the 2 blocks later. I'd be like, that was that comedian.
He's so good luck.
Do better.
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
good luck to him. I hope that
he doesn't
everywhere
do
else
jokes
he
like that.
stops.
I guess like no.
Do drugs? Who does drugs?
No jokes like that.
Oh, I was like, do drugs? Who does drugs?
No, I hope he doesn't do
Who
jokes
does
like
drugs?
that.
My hand immediately went to my imaginary pearls. I said, what drug?
Don't say drugs.
Don't say drugs. Don't say drugs. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kid.
DARE. What does DARE stand for? DARE.
I don't remember this.
Drug abuse resistance education.
Yeah. I don't remember having that much. I was only in junior and senior year in like the U.S.
So DARE was this program where it's like one of the
I've seen people with
the shirts.
Yeah.
And it's like
I've seen with like it was like Rogan time, or I don't know if it was Rogan, but I remember there was like a president that wanted to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but I'm a product of DARE, and I remember this in school. It started at Safety Town because at Safety Town firefighters would come in and they'd also talk about like DARE, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna get DARE education soon," and then DARE. I may be mistaken, but I want to say it started for me 5th or 6th grade.
That's crazy.
5th or 6th grade.
6th grade?
Yeah.
Wait, how old are you? Like.
And it was like, so we had each quarter you got to pick a special. So it was like, is that right? You got to pick like home ec or whatever. Wait, that may have been 7th and 8th grade. But I remember.
You're like 12.
I don't want to say because I literally DARE was so fun at my town that I remember the police, both of their names, because by the time when I was in kindergarten, I remember the guy who ran it. It was this old white dude, white hair, always smelled like butterscotch. It's my favorite candy too. And then by the time I got it, I had a different officer, and I remember both of their names. Oh. I hope they're both doing fantastic.
They were fun.
They knew how to tell a story because like, I remember when we got to 7th and 8th grade was when we started talking about drinking, and the way the officer, I'm gonna call them Officer F. Officer F would tell the stories. I literally felt like I was there. Like, I like to read, so the words of imagery and all of that. Officer F laid that out perfectly, bro. I was sitting there in the classroom like, damn, I'm picturing this. This is crazy. Granted, did it work? I didn't die. So, I'm still alive. So, yes, it worked.
Yeah, it worked, I guess, yeah.
It worked. Because that's literally what it was for, was to make sure kids didn't die of drugs.
Yeah, definitely.
Have I done hard drugs? Yeah. No. So, am I alive? Yes. Life is worth the living.
Yeah, no, none of that.
None of that.
None of that.
Not for me.
No.
My mama will be mortified.
Mom, I hope you're proud of me.
I hope you're proud of me.
I
good.
did have a health class. Like, I had like, it was part of, like, PE where, like, every semester you would have a PE class, but then one semester you would have a health class, and that health class included, like, you know, sexual interactions and like sexual health and drug and like physical health, and like we talked about like, you know,
everything.
Yeah, everything that has to do like with the health, I guess, of your self. I guess.
When did your school first talk about like periods?
I was in like, I want to say like,
I want to say 5th grade too, because I remember they split us up, boys and girls, and they told us all about periods. And I remember getting back with my friends, because a lot of my friends, everybody had friends that were guys, whatever. And we were like, "What did you learn?" And they were like, and they were like, "What did you learn?" And we were like,
I don't want to say. Yeah, like, oh my god, I remember going to like boys, like there was this boy that I like we would talk a lot, and I'd be like, "What did you learn?"
Yeah.
He would not want to say. He's like, "Oh, I prefer
I prefer to keep quiet.
Yeah, just keep it quiet." I'm like, "What? What did you learn? I learned about you guys. I learned about boys."
Wait, you learned about boys?
Well, it was kind of weird because they switched us around, and I feel like they taught the same video, but it's like about boys
different.
and girls. But
Yeah.
I guess they just wanted to separate us to like feel like less uncomfortable,
Yeah.
I guess. But we just learned that in puberty, you know, like men start to like get deeper voice and like they start to get hair and then like all about puberty basically, and then they taught us about the reproductive system. Yeah, and then that's when everyone was like, "Wait a damn minute."
So actually,
this is how it works. Oh my god, I remember like freaking out, like puzzling in my head and like going to like home. Like, cause everyone at school didn't want to say shit. Like they were, I guess, too embarrassed to anything, like pointing out anything. So I went home and I asked my mom, I was like, "Is this how I was born?"
I'm screaming. You were like, is this how I was born?
Is
this where babies come
Oh my god, I was so I was so shocked that I remember like going to my older sister and like crying. I was like, "No, this is how the world is made. This is disgusting."
Like, oh my god.
No. But then, you know, like you grow up.
That's when you literally start crying, because like at that point you're also a girl, so you're looking at that like, that's what I have to do to have kids. I remember ever since I knew where a child came from, I was like, yeah, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'll do surrogacy, but I am not one of God's strongest soldiers when it comes to that. I still sit in my mom's lap for flu shots.
Yeah. I still have to call her when I go to the doctor and stuff. Yeah.
And you're telling me they put that epidural needle in my back? Tap my spine? If you or a loved one have been a victim of this epidural needle, please call 1-800. I was going to think of something, but I did not on the spot. You deserve compensation.
I think girls should get compensated just for giving life. Yes. Like, what do you mean it costs us money to give birth? Like, that's probably the hardest thing that any human has to do in their entire life, and they don't even get compensated. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
one of my favorite... keep going.
Well, there's some countries that do. I remember there's...
Bali, or not Bali. What was Dubai. There's somewhere they have like this birthing spa, and it's like $32,000, which is cheaper than it is. I think it's $32,000. Don't quote me on that. But
let me
hold on. Yeah, in Dubai they have birthing centers, which focuses on midwifery-led care, continuous support, and evidence-based practices for those seeking hospital birth. It just lists some hospitals, but it's more of a holistic, and like you stay there for. I want to say you stay in the facility for up to 2 weeks. You can stay up for up to 2 weeks, and the midwives will like help you after and kind of teach you or walk you through how to take care of your baby, all that type of stuff. And I don't know how much it costs. Like reading this now makes it seem like I feel like it costs so much better or costs so much more. Oh, what the heck?
What?
A normal delivery package at a hospital can cost AED $6,499. Whereas C-section package is about $10.99. So what is 6,000 AE in dollars?
But fun fact, in Singapore, they offer significant baby bonus scheme with cash gifts and child development accounts. And Japan also provides financial support for families in some areas. Finland offers a maternity grant as a cash payment, or a baby box with essentials and monthly child allowances that increase with the number of child in the family. Estonia provides childbirth allowance and a family benefit that increases with the number of children. Wow. Like Poland has a family 500 plus program providing monthly payments for children. France France offers a birth bonus and additional family benefits. Like, wow, there's actually countries.
People there are having kids because they have actually like an incentive to have kids. I don't know what's the incentive to have the kids here. Literally, that spa. Hold on, that spa in Dubai that I told you about. Yeah. It's $1,769.40 for the entire 1,000. According to the Google simulator or translator, not translator, but currency translation.
Yeah.
Currency translation on Google.
1,000 and bro, that's rent. That's 1 month of rent.
And I'm paying for them to stay, do the night feedings for the first 2 weeks of my child's life so I can sleep.
Wait a damn minute. Now my life has taken a whole another turn. I'm gonna add that to my. Well, I don't know if I want to have kids, but if I ever think of having kids, you know, why not? I guess Dubai seems like a cool place to have kids.
I would also like to have kids, and
I mean, but is that legal? Like, you know how like
no, you can do that.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, some countries, like, you know how like in United States, the birth citizen away, but I feel like there are some countries where if you were born there, they give you citizen. But what happens if you like just want to have a kid there, but you don't necessarily like if you want the papers, that's good. But if you don't want it, like, can you just like
I feel like there are just some documents that you would sign. I feel like you would schedule your babies. Yeah. Like, you have to know their name and stuff and file it before you go, and then go and have the child.
Yeah, and you also need
birth certificate and stuff.
Birth certificate. You probably need the birth certificate from that country.
Yeah, I think you would. I think you'd be able to get one from the United States, because if it's up to here for, I don't know. Wait, because then wouldn't the baby need a passport to get back into the United States?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's too complicated for me even to think about it right now. I mean, I don't even want a kid right now. So I'm like, what am I even thinking about?
Me either.
I know, but it's interesting to think about for future references to think about it. But I'm like,
I'm just curious. I'm like, wait, dang, because that's a great point.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We've definitely segued off.
We did like.
We're just doing little short stories, so.
Yeah, we're literally just, there's this phrase, I feel like we were thinking about doing that every episode we have, like, a Mexican phrase that maybe I could, like, teach. Maybe, I mean, there's people that definitely know this, like, I'm not trying to teach some people that already know this, but I'm just gonna, like,
I don't know.
Say a Spanish phrase, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Por la anécdota, which means, yes. You can Google, I guess. It's for, like, it just means for the stories. Like, when people just do random things, like, I don't know, get on top of a table and just be like, por la anécdota, and, like, just for the stories, I guess. So, for the gram.
Do it for the vine, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah. Do it for the vine, I ain't gonna do it. Do it for the vine!
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I'm trying to think any story that I could say that it's por la anécdota. I have some that are pretty funny, but I don't know if they're appropriate. You know?
Do you have a family story?
Yeah, I have a very funny family story, but I'm not trying to shade in any way. That's hilarious.
You said I got a couple family stories, but I'm not trying to shade nobody. It's just real.
And this is actually an appropriate one. This is a funny one. In Christmas, or actually New Year's, with my dad's side of the family, we have like we all kind of sit around and like say each person, or they kind of want each person. Some people don't want to do it, but it's because it's a big family. It's like, yeah, I don't know why they want everyone to talk, but it takes forever for everyone to like say some words and say like, oh, I'm grateful like for the things that they have this year, which is so sweet. Even but sometimes it gets really long. And it just gets tiring of, aunts saying, like, muchas gracias a todos, like, thank you for coming, and thank you for being here, and we love you, everyone. It just gets a little tiring for, like, 3 hours that people say it. So, my sister just got bored of it, and she, like, she got up, and, like, the Nemo scene, when it's, like, it's, like, all the sharks, and the Nemo and Dory get on top and they're like, so what's your name? And I'm Dory. and then I don't.
Fish are friends, not food.
She literally said that. She went up there and she's like, oh shit. She literally went like, so I'm Dory's, and then me and my other sister, we helped her out. So he's like, hi Dory's. And fish are not food. Fish are not food. Yay! And everyone started laughing, and we have an aunt that doesn't have kids, so she doesn't really get the reference, and she was like, what? What was that?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What do you... Is that what she's grateful for? And we were hysterically laughing because we were like, oh my god, we just need to break the...
And then there's somebody else trying to explain it to her, and then the entire family is like laughing, and it just erupts.
I feel like there's always a person in a family, maybe for people that can relate, that they don't get the jokes. They're like, what? And we also have this thing, another phrase that it's like, when people are bored, when they're just sitting around and they just want to leave because it's boring, they say like, huele a fuga, like huele a fuga, which means like it kind of smells like fire, like there's like fire. So people are like, oh, let's go. Huele a fuga. Let's go. And we literally said that in a reunion, and we were like, oh, huele a fuga, like go, like let's go somewhere else. My tia also went like, no, it doesn't really smell like anything. I'm okay. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, okay, well, bye.
See ya. Adios.
It's just kind of funny. So yeah, I guess. Family.
What a good note to end the pod off on.
Yeah.
But like, bye.
Hola fuga.
Hola fuga.
But thank you guys if you guys are listening to this, thank you so much for listening. We just wanted to do this because I studied communications and media, and she studied journalism, so we just wanted to have a space where we can like share our thoughts and share ideas, and like
we'll talk about like different things in the media that we brought up or that have happened that we feel passionate about, and just
we can
do it in a lighthearted way. No, go ahead.
Sorry, before we end this, can we mention about the Coldplay?
Oh my gosh! Yes. Actually, no, we are back. No, we are back. We are back. Because to get caught at a Coldplay concert in 4K cheating as the CEO.
Imagine, have you seen the memes? The memes and the comments that I've seen are just the most hilarious. Bro, there's been
funniest shit. The funniest stuff. Genuinely.
There was like, oh, I want to go to a Coldplay concert to see if you hide or you like smile with me. And like, oh my god. But you know who I feel the worst for? The kids.
Yes.
Whoever, like, the CEOs or the HR or anyone that has kids, oh my god, I'm so sorry. If I send you this, you know the like the Kendrick like post and the like, the Super Bowl hat?
Yeah.
And then like Chris, I forget his last name, but Chris from Coldplay just like looking at you. It's like the same energy.
Mm-hmm. If I send you this, just know you've been exposed.
I'm so sorry, but like, I feel bad for the kids.
Yes.
I feel terrible for those kids that they might be going from. Like, I would not go on TikTok if I was those kids.
Oh, no.
No.
With my sense of humor, I feel like I would be on there and I would be laughing, but that's like, I don't think that it would be healthy for me.
Yeah, no.
I would try and laugh through it, but I'm like,
maybe the kids might like make it funny and like blow up on TikTok. Maybe I don't know. They might take it on. I
hope they do. I hope you do.
Yeah, like as you. Maybe,
or if you want your space at this time, we understand.
Yeah, if you want peace, it's okay. But I'm sorry, the memes. If people keep on doing the memes, it's just so funny. I'm so sorry for the kids, but it's just so funny. It's like. And the guy saying like it was a private matter. Like
also
you were in a public place. If you want it to be private, just go to the bathroom, bro. Like
yes, or play it off better.
Yeah.
Like she's choking. The way she don't look at me. So now I know you're doing something wrong. If they would have flashed the screen on these two, I would have been like, who are these people?
Yeah, me too.
Who are these people?
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm glad they're having a good time. Then it blew up because and then the people that would need to know, and the people that don't need to know, don't need to know.
And have you seen? Oh, there was like a baseball game that there's like the characters. I forget like the.
Oh yes, the mascots.
Yeah,
in the suits.
Yeah, I think it's from Philly or something. I forget. And they like also do a scene. They're like.
Two ESPN directors did it too, like on air.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
And it was two reporters. They were saying, like, I don't remember what the headline was, but right as the camera pinned on them, it's like, up next, you're gonna watch these two talk about, and they went,
it's time to kiss it goodbye.
I'm like, I'm so sorry. I feel bad.
yeah.
But it's hilarious.
I'm sorry.
It's I mean, I don't feel bad for the CEO and the HR. It's like,
No.
you did what you did.
And he got fired. Wait, he got fired. He
They
got let
both-
go.
They both.
They let him go. So he lost maybe his wife, because you never know. Sometimes wives are forgiving.
And like,
So
I mean,
he may not lose his wife. Unless she did file for divorce already, which
Yeah. I'm sorry. If I was a wife, I would have been
I would have
like,
been filing for divorce. I got that evidence.
got that money.
But that could be the reason that he's let go, is because then he may not have to pay child. Well, I guess it depends on who the kids want to live with, but I feel like child support and alimony is based off your income. So if you don't have any income, how you gonna pay it?
That's true.
That also kind of just hit me. But he will probably have to pay her a very large sum of money, so he's gonna have to find work.
I feel like
somewhere
if you
else.
get good lawyers, they could get him to pay a lot too. I don't.
But we're also going off the assumption that she's a stay-at-home mom. She may not be a stay-at-home mom. She may have her own income. She may be doing all that. I don't know. Honestly, when I tell you I would not know who these people were if Homegirl would have not reacted.
The people just found them on LinkedIn and that's it.
Yes. The way she reacted, everybody knew that they were doing something wrong, found their asses on LinkedIn, made a joke about it, made these memes about it, joking about it.
You know, be careful with what you put in the internet, I guess.
Or don't go to a Coldplay concert.
Yeah.
No, like
It's not a private matter, dude.
that's not a private matter.
That's a very public place.
Did that happen at the Boston show?
I think, yeah, I think it did. 'Cause
My brother was at that show.
Oh my god, did you? Oh my god, did he tell you anything?
He actually did tell me about it.
Really? He was like,
He
two
did.
people got exposed.
Wait a minute, that just hit me.
Oh my god, did he say 2 people got exposed or something? That's
He texted
hilarious.
me the next morning and said, "Did you see what happened at the Coldplay concert?" I said, "No, what happened?" He sent me the tweet. I said, "Wow, oh my god, getting caught having an affair at a Coldplay concert is hilarious." I hope the judge laughs when he grants them both divorces.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Your brother was right there. I hope the divorce lawyers are ready, I guess.
But I honestly, at the same time, I hope everybody just finds peace, because
Yes.
that's very...
And find
Wow.
laughter in some of this,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Or la fuga.
Fue la fuga.
Yeah,
Fue la
fue la
fuga.
fuga.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
This is the first of many to come, so hopefully y'all get used to us.
Yeah.
And like us. And if
Yeah.
you do, please give us a follow. We'll be on Instagram. I think we're on Twitter still.
Yeah, we're gonna be probably on TikTok as well.
Yeah, on TikTok. This is being posted on YouTube. So
Yes.
yeah, follow us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
And if you don't like us, it's okay.
That's fine too.